Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So we're meeting today to go over some of the instances with the plants and the modules.
Yeah, thanks for meeting with me today. I know it's between our plants and operations, it's a busy industry. But I'd like to talk about what you supplied to us, the modules, and some quality issues that we've been having upon receipt. So really, or basically, we receive our modules. We do have a receiving inspection, so we look at them before we put them on our production line. And what we've noticed is that several of your modules are failing our inspection at a rate of about $15,000 worth of these modules per week. And with that, we're spending a lot of money and time on repairing them. And recently, because we don't have that money and time, we've just been rejecting them and ordering additional to make up the rate. So I don't know if you've been aware of that and the quality fallout, but it's really hindering our production rate and ultimately the universal computer business.
Yeah. I appreciate you bringing this. Okay, sorry. The screen froze for a second. I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. I guess I kind of wanted just to talk to you about what I'd like our goals to be. I know since we work from the same company, my goal is to I know there's some issues, and I guess I'd like to kind of learn about more about details about the quality, but then kind of like the end result, have a good understanding of what needs to be done to fix it, and then to fix the current issue, and then what maybe in terms of new processes, what we can do to make sure that this doesn't happen again, and that we're successfully doing our jobs and successfully being good partners from a plant and cost perspective. Sound
Okay.
good?
Sounds good.
So I don't know that much information about. I know that you said that there was $15,000 per week. Can you tell me a little bit about the quality that has changed, maybe from like where it was from when you guys were able to produce, and then now, like how has it changed from a level perspective?
Well, really, we expect 95% quality as it's coming through the door, and anytime it's less than that, we reject it, or we have to do repairs, especially if we are under a time constraint on orders and don't have the time to send them back to you for repair. And with that, it's failing inspection about $15,000 of purchased components per week. And that's just the basic, or that's the information that I have. Other than that, it's us incurring additional costs to repair them or work overtime to repair them or make the additional products in the plant. And as far as goals, ultimately we both work for Universal Computer. We've got to get stuff done. I think both of us being plant managers, we are under some strict guidelines with Universal Computer, so making sure we maintain our relationship and help each other out. And being your customer, we expect a quality product. However, because especially since we both work for Universal, we can help each other out, whether it's you can provide resources, or ultimately I would like payment so we can repair these, or some repair individuals or maintenance individuals to help repair them in-house. Then that'll help save shipping costs back to you guys and then back to us. As well as we have some Six Sigma and Lean individuals in our plant and would be willing to share those here so we can get them at the 95% rate and ultimately accept the product instead of having the back and forth.
Yeah, I guess I find it interesting that I guess my initial goal when meeting with you was to understand if if it's not no longer 95%, like what percentage it would be at. But I guess since that's still kind of maybe not a known fact, I guess my next step is that yeah, I was gonna try to weigh out the cost, like if it costs if the shipping cost of bringing back these modules um, that are not meeting quality standards is actually more than me just sending a repairman. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to as Six Sigma people, but I thought that would be an option that I could do is just kind of, you know, um, front the bill for a repairman to come out to help with the modules that were faulty.
Yeah, so with the 95%, and that's just our ongoing, it's our first pass yield. So anytime one falls out less than 100, and if over a month's time you ship 100 and 95 of them are correct, you're at, or 95 or greater, you're at 95%. However, if there's 94 or 6 that have been rejected out of the whole month, it falls below that 95%. So that's where that comes from. And so it can vary between 50 to 94. But currently it's at about $15,000 a week. Now going back to the maintenance, because we still do have some in-house, I would agree to having a repairman that you guys provide come in and fix them. And that will be helpful because we're not the subject matter experts on the modules either. We're able to put them in our product and move it along. However, we could very well mess it up even further because we don't know the product in and out. The Six Sigma is that we ultimately Six Sigma, it gets you to 99.9 repeating percent quality, or at least that's the Six Sigma methodology. And we actually have individuals trained in our plant that help us keep our production rates up to that quality. So that's if we can settle on the repairman coming in from you guys to save the shipping costs and then fix the current, I would be willing to send our Six Sigma and Lean leader to your plant to help you get up to that 95% or greater before it even gets to our plant. That way we don't have additional back and forth.
Okay.
And we get the right product and you don't have to continuously send a repair guy over, because I know you guys need your maintenance and repair.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea. So do you have a ballpark cost of how much you think what you're looking for to cover?
So because it's about $15,000 a week and we've gone back and forth a little bit now, I would want at least it would come out to around $45,000 worth of work, because that's what we've currently already spent on repair, overtime, and fixing these items. But right now, essentially right now, the $45,000 is just products that we're sitting on that we're not able to use yet. Now, once it's repaired, we'd be able to use it. But if it's your repairman coming over, money's not really needed as long as we get it fixed. Now, if it's something that can't be fixed, I would want a refund of the products. That way you guys can take it back and probably do a major repair and overhaul in your facility. But if the repairman that you provide is able to fix it, then it can continue to move down the product line, and really I'm not concerned at that point.
Sure. So does the 45, is that over 3 weeks? So just make sure that I'm understanding. It's 45 over 3 weeks, and that includes what does that include?
Well, the 45 would be representative of a repairman coming over and fixing ours. Now, or I would want 45 grand if a repairman weren't able to come over. So if you're not able to send someone over, I'd want a payment of 45. That way we can pay for someone.
Okay. Well, I certainly could. So if I brought over the repairman, could we knock it down to, I think it would save us, could we knock it down to 40,000?
Yeah, if you can send a repairman over, we can bring that down to 40,000, and that'll help cover cost of me providing you guys some quality and process improvement help as well.
Okay. And that would that can't speak today. Would that are you still putting the Lean Six Sigma talent included in that offer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 40 grand would actually be helpful in ensure that they cover their travel costs and send them over. Because ultimately, just by saying over it and we are able to get your quality up, it saves us cost year over year of this back and forth, and the big guys coming after us.
Yeah.
From the Universal Computer Corporate.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I feel satisfied with the offer. I think this would be something that we could kind of write up as like a win of something that you and me kind of worked through, so we didn't have to get the vice presidents involved. I'm not sure if that was, something that you felt pressured by, but it was something that I felt a little pressured to, kind of make sure that we could work it out together. But outside of that, I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah, that sounds great. Don't have to worry what the big boss is thinking.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
All right.